All right, here with Joe Goossen at the 10 Goossen Boxing Gym. Tell me what's going on, Joe. What do you got coming up?
Well, today is Thursday, the 15th. Leave tomorrow for Virginia. I got Terrell Williams fighting on Saturday the 17th on NBC against Pritchard Colon. You know, they're both undefeated. Colon 16-0 with 13, and Terrell is 14-0 with 12. And, you know, it's two undefeated guys. That's why they're going to be on NBC, because they both can fight.
Yeah, definitely. That's going to be a good matchup. Pritchard Colon's kind of one of PBC's kind of star prospects. How do you see that going with your guy Williams?
Well, I mean, whether he's a star prospect or not, I mean, the fact of the matter is he's still got to fight my guy. And, you know, we're going in there like we're the guys to beat. You know, that's our attitude. I don't think you'd want it any other way, but Terrell worked really, really hard. He's been working hard for the past couple of years with me, at least a year and a half, and he's a tremendous fighter. He's very, very well schooled, and you know, he's got as much skills as the other guy. You know, then there's a lot of intangibles that figure into the fight. You know, that's usually the determination about who's going to win. But, you know, we've studied the guy. We know what he's about. We know what we want to do. And, you know, there's not a lot to say about it except that we're going to go there. We're going there with the intention of winning, and we're very well prepared.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we saw John Molina Jr. in here today. What's next for him?
John's going to be fighting on November 14th, probably in Vegas. I don't know. I'm assuming Vegas or Los Angeles. Yeah, I'm not sure who he's fighting yet. I don't know if it's going to be a top guy or somebody of lesser quality, but he's fighting on the 14th. He needs to get back into the win column. And John has kind of got a new attitude in the gym right now, which I'm very grateful for. And if he wants to get back in the win column, if he wants to take on the big guys, and if he wants to win a title, he's got to keep on doing what he's doing right now. So he's kind of got a rejuvenated attitude in the gym. It's needed.
He was telling me he was hoping to get this fight out of the way here this year, and hopefully maybe fight Omar Figueroa next year. What do you think about that matchup?
Well, you know, yeah, I mean, that's always somebody we would love to fight, because Omar Figueroa will fight him. And let's face it, you know, John does best against guys that, you know, engage him. But he's so powerful that most guys want to box him and play it a little bit safe. But a guy like Figueroa has no such intentions. He tries to take you out. So I like that. That's the type of opponent I like. So John is talking about a guy that I agree with, Omar Figueroa. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a great.
Lightweight champ. He's fighting at 140 right now. I know he was supposed to have a fight. I think it got shelved for a little bit.
He got injured, I believe.
Yeah.
He was supposed to fight last month, I believe.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe that will work to our benefit.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
It's definitely a fan-friendly fight for sure. We hope to see that one. Lots of big boxing coming up. Who are you picking this weekend against Golovkin and Lemieux?
Well, I saw a little couple clips of Lemieux fighting. He's the real deal. You can't bet against Golovkin right now. You got to look at him as the favorite. But I'm sure he's, you know, as the betting goes in Vegas, I'm sure he's considerable favorite, but I wouldn't expect it logically and realistically for it to be that big of a spread. Because Lemieux, if you know what you're looking at, he can fight. He's aggressive. He throws good combos. He's well schooled, and he's got power. And he's an aggressive guy, and that may suit him in a fight like this against Golovkin. Golovkin's a very heavy-handed guy, though. It seems like if he just touches you, it hurts.
Oh, definitely.
You know, so you know, you got two big bangers in there right now. There's two guys that are willing to engage, so it should be a great fight. But I don't discount Lemieux, and I'm sure Abel Sanchez, Golovkin's trainer, has left no stone unturned because he knows Lemieux is a real qualified, capable fighter, and I'm sure they're very well prepared. Abel's a smart trainer. I'm sure he's picked apart the tapes, looked for the kids' vulnerabilities, and probably tried to shore up his own against this guy. And I just think Golovkin's going to be the better fighter in there.
You've had your share of punchers in your gym that you've been training. Something as a boxing fan I've always wanted to know is Diego Corrales, when that last round was happening and your guy was down, he went back to the corner to get his mouthpiece, and you tell him, you fucking better get in on him right now. What was going through your mind during that round?
Did I curse like that?
Yes.
That's why I don't get mic'd up in the corner.
Right.
Somebody had to be sticking a microphone out there because I didn't have a mic on. But what was my what?
Just what was going through your mind when that your man got dropped twice and?
Well, no, there's not a lot. I mean, it's not like you've got you're thinking outside of what you're looking at. You're looking at what you're looking at, and I say the key for me was I knew what we had done in the gym. And, fighters just don't train to win and be dominant. Fighters train to also get hit. Fighters train to get, in sparring, you got to bring in guys that are going to try to emulate, the guy that you're fighting. So we brought in some real rough characters, which prepared Diego completely. We had 3, 4, 5 sparring partners. We were doing 15, 16, 17 rounds in sparring sessions at the peak. We weren't doing that all the time, but at the peak. And because I knew we'd need it. We needed a lot of sparring against this guy. So what I was thinking basically was, now that you know how well prepared he was in my mind, now I'm looking for the signs of how hurt is he, and I think the key for me was, as I was watching it, was how did he get up, and he got up very strong. He wasn't wobbly, he wasn't incoherent when the referee, in fact, he had his wits about him so much that he actually was arguing with the referee for taking a point away from him. So, those little tells give you an indication of if your guy's got something to stand up still against the onslaught that was coming. And I was able to sneak in a little last second instruction in the corner. That's what Diego did. He listened. He was a good listener. As talented as he was, he still was open to listening to other opinions and voices and what have you. So he acknowledged what I told him, and he went out there and damned if he didn't do it.
No, I was obviously.
But I really never was. I never. Just so you know, I never panicked about that at all. I was. Had he, like I said, gotten up wobbly, I would have been thinking in a different train of thought. But no, I saw him. He reacted very well. Guys are going to get knocked down. You've seen it a million times. Guys get knocked down to get up and knock the other guy out. Not in such dramatic fashion.
Right.
In such a, technically sound fight like that. But, these guys were like 5-star, surgeons.
For sure.
So, but that being said, it was an incredible fight all the way through. The comeback was one of the better ones.
One of the best ones ever, yeah, definitely.
And I was so proud of him, and I miss him.
Yeah, no, definitely. He seemed to be a big joy to everyone's life.
We had a great time together. We had a great run for 3 years.
Yeah, definitely.
A great run. And he gave me everything he could. What a tremendous guy. Diego was a real, he was a family-oriented guy, and so he spent a lot of time at my house and mine at his. And we got to know each other and our families very well, and my family was just devastated when that happened. Yeah, it still seems a little unbelievable to me. I got a picture of him in my office at home. It's right there front and center. I look at him every day.
That's beautiful, man. No, that it's great to see relationships between like that between fighters and trainers, and you know, the whole boxing world misses him for sure.
Yeah, it was something else. What a sweetheart. He was such a good kid. I love him. But he left his mark. He left his mark in a big way. He's not going to be forgotten. And you know that. From what I understand, people say it's one of the greatest fights ever fought. And certainly one of the best ones I've ever seen.
For sure, definitely. Well, hey, thanks a lot for the time, Joe. Appreciate it, and good luck on your fight this Saturday, sir.
Thank you so much.